Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Saturday the 9th of January 2021. Thanks for joining me. I'm using the Wheel of the Year Tarot for this reading. Let's see what the cards have to say about today. First card is the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, let's see what this means. The Wheel of Fortune is another transition card where you're at a crossroads and life and the energy is changing. So the 4 seasons here, we're really getting some perspective on the winter where we're at in the Northern Hemisphere. And the idea of spring and summer and autumn comes back into the consciousness, and there's a renewed sense of freedom. So the energy is kind of shifting. It feels positive. It feels like you've got a couple of options. You can go in lots of different directions, and life is back in the world, and it's time to choose. So you can choose to either stay put or to look at new beginnings, or to enjoy yourself and to be creative and to perform, or to really make sense of things and to take stock. It's really up to you how you want to use this energy. We've got this pentagram at the center of the wheel, and we've got 1 point up and then 4 other points, so that represents the 4 elements: earth, air, fire, water, and then we've got spirit on top. So what that means is it's mind over matter. You get to decide how you're going to use the things that are available to you, and you have all the options in the world. You can really focus on making changes in any area of your life. Then we've got the Tower. We can see lightning striking this big tree here, and the crows go flying. They're shocked and they're getting out of here, so their home has been destroyed. The Tower is a card in the tarot that's all about things coming to an end and some sort of external force blowing something up that's been a fixture in your life. So something that's been there for a long time. It may be a job, it may be your way of looking at the world, it may be financial obligations, it may be negativity or a lack of freedom. It may be something that's been really, really beneficial to you in your life. And when the lightning strikes the tree, it goes flying, and that's kind of the end of it. It starts a new life. So we've got this tree stump left, which other animals are going to use. So it changes, and it changes its identity. And with the Tower, you can be certain that something in your life is coming to an end. But with the Wheel of Fortune, it means that this ending really starts something fresh. We've got this tree here. This wheel is made out of wood. So you're using the things that have left and that have gone, and you're repurposing them, same way as the tree stump is repurposed. And it really gives you a different direction to move in life. So if anything falls away today, if anything, well, first of all, if it's negative, like if it's a relationship that's really been a problem, or it's some sort of physical illness, or anything like that that isn't very pleasant, and that is just suddenly gone, that's really going to open things up and give you a renewed sense of hope, and it'll make you feel like, wow, there is light at the end of the tunnel and I can move ahead. So that's easy. What's not as easy is if it's something that's really benefiting you. So maybe it's a business you've worked really hard on, and that's going to smithereens, or it's a loving relationship which has kind of run out of steam, and both of you feel the need to go your different ways and to have freedom in your life and to experience something new. Then that's much more difficult to accept. And we've got the Four of Pentacles here. He is looking after his money, and he's clinging to it, and he's hiding it from other people. So the tendency to cling to something is strong, but it's not really appropriate, because once something is gone, it's gone. You can't really super glue the tree back on this tree trunk. It's just not going to work. So the important thing to move ahead, because here we've got a kind of path leading towards him, and he's looking back, making sure that no one's following him. Here we've got lots of different paths, and those are ones that you choose. So you've got a choice here. You can either hang on to what you feel you've lost and lament that. And the thing about loss is that we never really know what's good and bad. If you lose your house, it may be that you end up in a much better place. Or if you lose an illness, then you feel much better. So we don't really know, or you start a new relationship and you're over the moon and you think it's the best thing ever, but it turns into a total nightmare. So we don't always know what is good and bad in the moment. So the important thing is to resist that urge to hang on and to label everything as good and bad and here and not here. But instead to try and accept what's going on in your life and to see this as an opening, as an opportunity to try something new. So we're really in this theme that's very much aligned with the beginning of 2021, because the cards are saying you don't just have the opportunity to do something new today, you have the opportunity to exercise restraint and to let go of things that you can't change anyway and to work on acceptance and then to move forward. But the main thing is that you don't really have a choice here. So it's not an opportunity, it's something that just runs its course. It's something that is done. So if you've put your house on the market and it's not moving, you decide to take it off. Or if the current course that you're taking is shut down because the university has run out of money or whatever it may be, it may not feel pleasant in the moment. So if something leaves and exits your life, don't jump on the immediate reaction train and say, this is bad and I'm unhappy because something bad has happened and that's the way I'm going to play it. Instead, try and see it for what it is, without judgment, and accept that some things you cannot change, but those things, whether they want to or not, create a space for something new to happen in your life, and that you're able to really seize this moment and to say, I'm in control of what's going on in my life, and this one thing has gone, which I can't do anything about. So what are the things I can do something with? And how am I going to use those today to bring more light and energy and light into my life? The Four of Pentacles is just asking me to say something else. There's something hidden here. So he's got this bag of money. He's losing some of the coins because he can't carry everything. So hanging on to things is a burden in itself. And today it seems overwhelming, and hanging on to something isn't going to make you feel more secure. It's just going to make the loss seem worse. So it's important to let go of this and to realize that in his case, he's got this bag of money and jewelry. What he's forgetting is that he was the one who created all that wealth, and that he's going to be able to recreate that if he chooses. We've got all of these birch trees with these red leaves, and that's kind of autumn. It's taking stock of things. So also the desire is going to be strong to say, well, I have had this planned for the year, and if this happens, then that's not something I planned for. So now everything's gone belly up and I have to give up. So don't go into that mode. But these trees are reminding me of wands as well. And wands are about your life purpose and passion. So rather than waiting around and trying to hang on to burdens that don't really serve you anymore, instead, maybe climb a tree and see what you want to do. And now that you're free, you have the time and energy and physical strength, because you're not carrying this bag around. You have the physical strength to actually go up and to look at what you want to be doing now. You've been given a chance to do something new anyway, because you've got extra space in your life. So you might as well make it something that is fun and that's aligned with your life purpose, and that's going to bring you a sense of fulfillment and joy, rather than going into shutdown mode where it's like, well, I didn't get this one thing that I wanted, so the day's gone and I'm not going to bother. Don't go into that energy. Look at the chances inherent in the loss or the thing that comes undone in your life. Number wise, we've got, what's this? 16, and 10 is 26, and 4 is 30. 3 reduces to 3 in numerology, and 3 is about communication and the way you think. So you've got quite a bit of control here when it comes to how you see this situation. Don't let yourself get depressed about it or feel negative. Look at what opportunities it offers you. Be disciplined in your outlook and try and really focus on the positive. It way outweighs the negative stuff, and see what you can do with that and what new direction opens up. and celebrate and rejoice in the fact that you don't really need to look over your shoulder anymore, that you're moving into the future and you can build something new, and that you don't have to maintain the status quo. You don't have to kind of hang on to anything that really just bogs you down anyway. So a new beginning. Have a wonderful day. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via the website, gregoryscott.com. On the front page, click on book your readings. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and share the video online, please. Have an amazing Saturday, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.